named propagation. So I got it's a scholarship.
Oh, congratulations. But what company is this?
So, sir, this is related to science. So they have courses where they educate children about astrobiology, rocket science, astronomy, and other things. So,
Oh,
sir,
that's
yes, sir. They all,
but how do they teach? Do they teach online?
yes, sir,
Okay, so are you joining it?
yes, sir,
Yeah, congratulations, I think. So is it that they are giving you some financial support also for this?
yes, yes, sir. Sir, I don't have of details right now. So
Hmm.
there is one more thing in this program called, I think so, asteroid seeking, where uh, like when NASA captures asteroids from telescopes, it sends them to some certain organizations, and then they are you can know uh, we can say they are determined what is its type, what it is made up of. So they also do that too.
So that's good.
Yes,
So
sir.
they'll share with you also, is it?
Yes, sir.
Mm. So it's so if it doesn't hamper your studies, then it
Yes,
is a very good thing, isn't it?
yes, sir.
Then you should join it. It's
Yes.
on, but where is this organization located? Welcome to Amarnath ji.
नमस्ते सर.
Hello everybody. Namaste.
Sir, sir, it is located in Jaipur.
Yeah, but the only thing you should be careful about that. What is their intention? Is it just pure intention of educating young children and telling things, or there is something else? So have you checked about it?
Yes, sir. So, sir, uh, uh, it also does some webinars every weekend where there are some guests. So these guests are retired scientists and physicists. Yes.
Yeah, but I hope. Yeah. So that is nice. So, but I, I mean, what is their intention? Is to propagate science and all these things amongst young kids, or is it something else?
No,
Do
sir.
they have a commercial interest?
Sir, it's a whole organization. It's trying to educate children.
Is there?
Okay,
Can you
so
share
they,
the website? Can you share the website with
Yes, sir.
us? Why don't you share it right now so that we can see it? We can read about it and we can talk.
Yes, sir. So, yes. So this is the program.
स्पीकर्स पे जाओ ना, ये सारे स्पीकर्स हैं।
So,
तुम बताओ कि सबसे मिले भी
yes, sir.
ऑनलाइन क्लास भी।
So, there are some teachers of fairs. So, they do classes and educate children.
Okay. Yeah, I think what we see is like educated people there on
Yes,
the
sir.
list. So this looks like a good program to me. So maybe Pankaj, we should talk to them. We tell them that we have the common mission
Yes, sir.
got the 70%
and
discount.
see if we can collaborate. Malik
Yes.
ji can go and teach there also, and they should
no,
come and
no, Amarnath ji, what has happened is that what Aryan is saying, that this is an organization that has given a scholarship to Aryan
Yes, sir.
to be a part of this organization.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
And they have given a scholarship also. So
Yes, sir.
everything is fine to me. To me, looks everything fine. But I hope they don't have a commercial interest. Uh,
Yes.
if it is
Oh,
just pure, I mean,
no, 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 no.
propagating science,
Even if
then
they
it
have
is.
even if they have the commercial interest, what is wrong with that?
No, commercial interest means in the sense that they use someone to propagate them. So that should not happen. So that Aryan gets trapped in that. But
I don't think they can do that because there are a lot of other people watching it, like you and me, and Aryan is not that that kind of naive person, and his parents are there, so nobody can exploit if you don't want to be exploited.
Yes.
but I see the names which I see. I happen to know one or two of them. Let me just see. I think. Can
Yeah,
you send my?
What's up?
Mm.
Aryan,
it looks
can you say,
looks like
told the
this is all Bengali dominated.
speaker name?
They all are Bengali dominated. So Malik ji, you should be very active with them. Huh? Bangla Bandhus. These are all Bangla Bandhus. Yeah.
No, Aryan, can you send me which you are showing because I'm not able to read it. It is so small on my mobile.
Okay,
So can
sir.
you just see it and let me
Yes,
try to
Aryan.
figure out who are they?
Okay, sir.
What are the profiles of the people who are part of the organization?
Best
Everything
Yes.
thing
is
is to look
fine.
at the website. Just send the link of the website
Okay,
so
sir.
that anybody can go in the
Right,
you know in the group,
Class
and then
right.
from February.
I think it looks like a Bengali dominated organization. All the names are Bengalis here. You can see that. Uh, Chandra Ghosh, Sen Gupta. So that's very good. And we all know that Bengalis are very much advanced in science and technology
First
compared
page.
to. Uh,
Yes. So,
there is a gap. Either there is a Bengal or there is a Maratha.
yeah.
In between, there is all gap in science and technology. So
So, as so, sir, they also took my interview and a test. So after
yeah,
that interview, I got the scholarship.
good, very good.
After
Congratulations.
1 hour
I
only.
think you will do fine, and you can tell them that you already come to this Mitla Digital World Family Forum
Yes,
every
sir.
Saturday and Sunday, and you invite them too on our behalf. That you tell them that they have invited you to come and join this group also because this is a volunteer group,
Yes, sir.
and we would love to collaborate with them. Looks like they are all very educated people, our like-minded people. This is what we want. We want to build society of these kinds of people in India. So that's very good.
Amarnathji, they are interested in Aryan. They are not interested in us.
No, no, it doesn't matter whether they're interested in us or not. As long as they are interested in Aryan, we want to know more about them. Maybe we'll invite them to come and talk to our forum.
So,
Yes.
so what I saw just now, which the Aryan was presenting, so
Yes, sir.
that was the speakers list. But who are the people who are holding that organization? I couldn't get
What,
them.
and what the organization name?
Sir,
Who is
propagation.
Yeah, propagation. So who are
Yes.
the people
founder?
involved
Founder.
in that? The list which you have shown is the speakers.
Yes.
So I mean, speakers usually are never part of the whole thing.
Yes.
They have the
So just
website.
check
I mean,
with
you
all
can
this.
find them. Yeah,
Yeah,
they have the
just
website. Yeah,
yeah,
we have to
put the
do research.
website, then we'll have a check.
Yeah,
Okay.
very good.
But it looks good to me.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
So Aryan, you participated any session?
Yes, sir.
Many of the
And
Sir,
it's
many.
also only weekly basis only.
No, sir. In they also have their classes, and on the weekends they have free of cost classes where the guests come in,
from the
and
ISRO and NASA, retired scientists.
so the guests are mostly retired physicists, and the speakers also come here to give us some knowledge about this topic. I have attended a few, and one of them was about comets.
And one scientist came with his hand.
Yes, sir.
So you told us regarding weekly free session.
Yes,
So
sir.
they provide also daily basis also daily session also.
No, no.
No, sir. They will provide a weekly free.
Okay, okay.
It looks to me good. There might be people, who they are interested to uh, propagate science. Yeah, it might be there. But only
Yeah.
sometimes it happened in Kolkata. There was an organization that first gave free membership to some young people, and later on they were put on trap. So I hope it is not that, but it looks good to me. Aryan, I think you can think positive about it.
Okay,
Join
sir.
program.
So where are other people now?
So they haven't
Yes.
joined.
Your friend is also not joined. Her name is
Galagala.
so
So
sir. I have
Amarnath ji, any science news from USA?
There is no
Amarnath,
any news. I didn't hear anything. Everybody was busy in celebrating New Year right now. So now people are settling back to work. So maybe from next week, everybody will be back into normal activities.
no, I was just hinting at this. Yesterday or day for yesterday, there was a news in the newspaper which I read. It said that they are going to create systems which will do research. Now, human beings need not do research. It is
Yeah,
the
that is
Yes.
robots which will do the research.
yeah, that is what is all the artificial intelligence. I
Yes, sir.
mean, they will do a lot of. They are going to do a lot of not only the mundane work, which is robots are already doing it, right? And now next level is that even the professional job, it will do it. So all the scientific calculation you have been doing it, no need for you to. There will be a humanoid robot which will sit with you in a conference room and figure out how electron moves from this place to that place. So that is where they are going now. I mean, it's all the artificial intelligence, advanced machine, right? Which just thinks like
yeah.
you and me.
So, this development has taken place in China. That is what was surprising to me.
No, the China right now, China is number two in artificial intelligence,
No, no,
and
this research thing. You see,
no,
initially they want to do, say finding out a new medicine for a disease, or
yeah.
trying to diagnose patients and finding solutions to that, or whatever problems are there they want to solve. And that is happening in China. That was very surprising to me.
I am not surprised because China has been building the infrastructure for uh, science and technology, artificial intelligence in last 30, 40 years. Since 1990s, they are very much trying to be, number two. Of course, United States is number one in every areas of science. That has been their goal, and they are putting a lot of efforts like money, resources, people, training, whatever is the gap. They have the roadmap. They go by that one. And I can tell you about my industry, semiconductor industry, that how in the 90s there were nowhere, there was nothing in semiconductor in China in 90s, right? And then gradually they started. Now they have several fabs which are making all the latest and greatest chips. And with that, when they created the fab, all the supply chain they developed, and then now they are giving a tough competition to American and Western companies, even in the supplier side. Now they are making their own lithographic machines, deposition machines, etching machines. Not only that, but all the what you call all the materials which is being used, electronic materials in the fab. So electronic grade material, they are making it. And so basically whole supply chain they have developed in last 20, 30 years. And now they can make their own chips. I mean, NVIDIA chips is right now the latest and greatest. And United States banned that you cannot sell chips to China. Um, and China, on the other hand, replied that if you don't want to sell, it is your loss. We can manage it. We can use it our own chips, and so ultimately, President Trump he relaxed the rule, and now Nvidia is going to sell the chips to China because he was Nvidia convinced President Trump and his administration that if you don't make money, you lose that money because they can figure it out. And so this is what is happening. I gave you example of semiconductor. They were nowhere. Now they are second in manufacturing in the world. United States is still the number one, but number two they are in computer chips making. And same thing has been going on in every field you can think of. So they are very focused on developing science and technology in their country, and they are doing very well. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
So,
if you
So
see that their ranking of their universities have gone up,
Acha,
the publications which they have gone up.
Aryan wants to ask you a question, I think. Aryan,
yes,
yes.
sir. So, sir, Amarnath Sir just said that America is number one in every field of science and maths. So, sir, the last time I checked, the US was, I think so, on 47th on the list of science and maths. And it is there because there are many immigrants in that country. And let me give you an example. In the in Los Alamos, the Manhattan Project was going on. So there were many people that had PhD, but only two of them were native to America, and only one of them had gotten their PhD in the USA.
Okay, so what is your point?
So, sir, I just wanted to say that any
No, no.
single
Okay, so,
country
so
cannot lead.
I got your point. So this is the beauty of America. America is a very good business person, you can call it,
Yes,
that it utilizes the resources available anywhere in the world and make a good use of it to
yes,
advance its own things. So they're giving you the same last example of your electronics, which you are referring to. We all know about Manhattan Project. That is what was
yes,
the for the making the atomic bomb. And by the way, I have been there in New Mexico, where that lab is. So so basically, I mean, as you can see it, that America, all the scientists who were working on the Manhattan Project, mainly they were German and European physicists, not that many
yes,
American. But they brought them, and they Do you know that Einstein and Albert Einstein has written a letter to American President
Yes.
Roosevelt when they were
So
making
this.
the bomb in
Yes.
right, and that is how he came to this country. And he, American President, gave him charge that okay, do whatever you want to do. And he used to live in Princeton, where I'm living right now. I think
Yes.
Malikji, I showed you his street where he was living. Remember it?
Yeah, yeah,
Malik
yes.
Malikji has seen the street
Yes.
where he was living, where Albert Einstein was living. When you come in the future America, I will show you that street. So the point is that America was able to utilize the Western European scientists and develop the atomic bomb for its use. And that is exactly they are using right now. More, do you know who is automating America? Who is doing all the artificial intelligence which you hear? You will be surprised to know that 30% of the contribution is by Indian scientists and engineers
Yes, sir.
in making America great again, right? So
Yes.
that is the beauty of America, that they take the resources of all over the world. They don't have to produce their own mathematicians and physicists,
Yes.
that who is American citizen. They will bring Maliki from India and give him a citizenship and tell him that, okay, Maliki, you have this project to run. And they worship the merit, so they will not care. Malikji comes from India, but Malikji will be tomorrow a boss of a whole cyclotron project in America. That is why you see so many CEOs who are Indian here. So they worship merit.
Yes.
If you have thing to contribute, you can rise overnight. Like you are a young person right now. Suppose when you come and you show that you have a new idea, it doesn't matter you are only like 14-year-old or 12-year-old. They will say, okay, what you can contribute, and you will find yourself sitting with the big guys of 70, 60, 50 years old scientists, and you can work
Yes.
with them. So so that is what is the, but you should look at the ranking. What I was trying to say is not like how many physicists we have, mathematicians we have. You have to see that what are the top industries. I mean, what I meant is the top industries which we have, which is electronic industries, artificial intelligence, uh, aerospace, all these things. If you look at it, United States is number one. And who is the next close to United States? That is China right now. That is what I meant.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I hope I cleared it.
So yes, so this Manhattan project first started when Albert Einstein informed the president about the power of a nuclear bomb, and I think so that Germany has it, so it can develop a nuclear bomb and having exponential increase in distance ratio. So that was the first reason that Manhattan Project was started.
Yeah. Oh, very good that you know about it. I think Archana ji has joined, so
So he's
maybe.
Saksham from another account.
Oh, okay. All right. So, uh, yeah. So basically, in the second, when the Germany was under Hitler doing very good in science, you would be surprised to know
Yes,
that when there is a war, that is when more scientific work happens, because both
yes,
parties want to win the war, right? So that is when there is a pressure on science and technology, that how can we develop a better technology. And
yes,
in that process, there was a lot of things happening in whole Europe, because
yes.
when
So
Germany was trying to go ahead, then France and England and other countries, they had to do the catch up, and that's what was happening. So yes, so it was the source, and then um, I think Einstein, he thought that if only Germany has all these nuclear bomb and all this, that's not good. This is a technology
yes,
should go to the other party too. So he was a
yes.
humanist in
So,
a way. He said that this science need to go to America, the other party, and that's how it came to United States.
yes. So one more interesting thing is that in three of the countries, America, Germany, and Russia, all of the people informed about their presidents about the use of nuclear bombs, and all of them were scientists. No, none of them were like generals or the public. So only the scientists of the community of the country told their presidents about this massive increase in kill death ratio for by using nuclear bombs. Yes, sir.
Yes. So, I mean, basically, what was happening at that time, that European scientists, they were going to conferences to each other places. So they
Yes,
were all kind of knowing what is happening in different countries, scientific community, because Europe is very close knit in a way. They have or they had kind of open border. They speak two, three languages. They go to different places. If you look at the for Albert Einstein, he lived in what, three, four countries, right? He
yes, sir.
was in Zurich or someplace like that, and then he went to Germany, and from Germany, I don't know where he went back, and then after that he came to United States. So it was, if you look at all the scientists, you can find that one, that they have been kind of collaborating, and so that's very good thing in the science there. And then that's how they kind of, they learn from each other. Whatever they have, somebody has discovered, the other person kind of builds on top of that, right? And science happens like that. It doesn't happen that all on a sudden you will come up with something. You build on top of each other with collaboration. So something is first developed, then you take it to the next level. Very rarely you so incremental development happen most of the time. Of course, sometimes things happen like drastic change happen, revolutionary change, just like the nuclear bomb happened. But this doesn't happen every day. You gradually you improve your science, and that's how you improve your efficiency and capabilities in doing things.
We have newcomer. Her name is
Sir, he is Saksham from another account.
Saksham. Hello, Saksham. Hello,
Yes, sir.
Saksham. Yeah, do you have any question today?
No, sir, but sir, I remember that last time you have asked a question from me to find out.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, you guys have homework to answer if you are ready.
So you have an answer for that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please
Can
go ahead. Go ahead.
You want to present? Go ahead and present it.
okay, sir. That you have asked that why in the winter season there is a cold, and in the summer season then it is a hot, right?
Oh, so yes,
That
yeah.
was that was
Uh,
one of the homework. There were maybe several
yeah,
homeworks.
no, this question was just there once, but it was long time back.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have any answer? You want to give a new answer?
Sir, I have shared. Okay, sir. 1 minute. Sir, can I explain it with a diagram?
Sure,
Yes.
sure.
Please share the diagram. You know how to share?
Sir, let me show you. So he has made this picture.
Very nice. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Very nice. Looks
Okay,
like
sir. Okay, sir. So according to that picture, that the central line of Earth is the equatorial region of the Earth, and that for Earth is showing its elliptical orbit, and in the middle it is the sun. So when the earth is closer to the sun, sometimes it happens that when the earth is closer to the sun, sometimes it appears to be winter season, and when the earth is extremely far away from the sun, sometimes it appears to be summer season.
Hmm?
That's because the tilt of axis on the earth.
Yeah. So how the tilt decides whether it will be summer or winter?
So sir, you can see that the earth is 23 and a half degrees tilted
Hmm.
in its axis. So
Yes.
according to that tilt and equator, the side which faces the sun becomes generally extremely hot, and that is not for, you can say that if we are in the northern hemisphere, and if that northern hemisphere is facing towards the sun, no matter how far the earth is, then that northern hemisphere will have the summer season.
No. So that is what I'm asking. That why? Why? Hmm.
Due to the axial tilt and the orbital resonance, so you can see that
No. No.
this,
Yeah, I agree. I first of all, I agree with you because of the axial tilt. But why? Because of axial tilt, you have summer season or winter season. Why?
because sir, due to the axial tilt, you can see that the portion of the earth which is extremely far away from the sun, so so in that portion, the upper part which is above the equator is directly facing towards the sun, so that area will face the summer season, and the area which is beneath the equator will not face the direct rays of the sun, so that area will suffer the winter season.
Yeah, very good. But why? Why direct rays and indirect rays matter? Why do they matter?
Because the rays of the sun scattered
Hmm.
in every direction.
Hmm.
So, sir, he's saying that at the equator, it comes in a concentrated way. I think so.
Yeah, probably she wants to say that, but she is not expressing it. So that
Yes,
is
sir.
why I was trying to push her to say that answer. Okay, okay, babe. Very, very well attempted. Very well attempted. But you got to think about it. But by the way, the last week's question was a bit different. Hello.
Sir, last week I was not able to attend.
So you did not attend. Okay. Aryan, did you? Acha, last. Hello.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
they are there.
Yeah. Okay. So Aryan, you have any questions or any homework done?
What, sir? Sir, can
No,
you
my
repeat?
last week question was that why in summer the days are longer and in winter the days are shorter. This was one question by me, and there was another question by Udayji. Udayji, he asked
Sir,
that,
can I try once again?
yeah, let me finish this question. So, two questions were, one was why in summer the days are longer and in winter days are shorter. This is one question. The second
Yes, sir.
question was by Udayji that what happens to the tilt of the moon's axis of, wobbling
Yes, sir.
like the earth wobbles.
Yes.
In 26,000 years, it makes one rotation.
Okay,
So,
sir.
does the earth affect the moon in its axis orientation and all that? So, that was
So,
the question which Udayji was asking.
so
So, you have an answer to any of these questions, Aryan?
yes, sir. I can try with the moon once. So, when the moon is facing the Earth, it is experiencing the gravitational force of all the planets and the sun. So, what happens when it is farther away from our Earth, it is experiencing the sun's gravity, uh, which changes its axis a little bit, and when it's closer to it, so then it also changes. So yes, this is my guess, sir.
Yeah, but it changes. Yeah, okay, of course it's true. But do you have any idea how much it is?
No, sir.
But what about Earth's axis? Earth axis doesn't change it.
Yes, sir.
No, it changes. Earth axis is also changing. It is making that axis itself is rotating one rotation in 26,000 years,
Okay, sir.
so, which we call wobbling in English. अच्छा हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं हमको नहीं पता है, तो wobbling जो होता है, जैसे टॉप, द टॉप इज देयर नो, लट्टू जो होता है,
Yes, sir.
if you use lattu, then you will find at the end when it falls down, no, before that it starts wobbling.
Yes, sir.
That axis keeps on rotating. शुरू में axis rotate नहीं करता है, axis remains constant, but as soon as the speed decreases, you will find the axis starts rotating.
Yes, sir. So
Earth is similarly, the axis, it is there, axis is rotating all the time.
yes. So, sir.
So very, yes, yeah, go
So,
ahead,
sir,
go ahead.
so I
Now,
had a
no,
question.
so Saksham, she wants to add something. She wants to make one more try.
Yes. Okay, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, your question that why nights are longer and days are shorter in winter, right?
Right.
This is the question.
No, yeah, why nights are longer in winter and days are longer in summer?
Okay, sir, that's because the tilt in axis. This causes the hemisphere to lean away from the sun, resulting in less light.
ना ना, तो उससे लंबा क्यों होता है भाई? टिल्ट तो हुआ, ठीक है, मान गए हम टिल्ट के कारण हो रहा है, बट व्हाई इट बिकम्स लॉन्गर एंड शॉर्टर? ये you have to tell me directly. You have to explain to me as if I'm a 5-year-old kid. You have to explain to me like that. टिल्ट होने से क्यों लॉन्गर एंड शॉर्टर होता है?
सर क्योंकि धरती झुकी हुई है टिल्ट 23.5 डिग्री में, तो किरण जो है सन की वो तिरछी चली जाती है.
तिरछी तो लंबा क्यों होता है? दिन क्यों लंबा होने लगता है समर में? No, I wanted that you all should use a globe and make the globe, rotate, and then see what happens if the light falls on the globe. What happens? Does the day become longer or shorter? Without using the globe, you cannot understand this phenomena. Next time, maybe if you have a globe with you or you have with your friends, just shine a light on the globe and rotate it and just see days are becoming shorter or longer. Yes, Aryan, you want to say something?
Sir, I had a
Yes,
question
Aryan,
about
go
the
ahead.
solar system.
Oh,
So,
yes. Saksham Sia has brought a globe.
globe, yes, sir.
Sir, I want to explain with a globe. This is so you can assume the globe as the earth. So in the winter
Hmm.
seasons, if the sun is at this position, suppose my hand is the sun, and if the sun is at this position, then this part is the equator, and the due to the tilt in the earth's axis, the area at this side which is facing the sun will receive the more light from the sun, resulting in longer days. And even though the earth is rotating, that more light will remain at longer time compared to the south.
Are you convinced with your answer? or you have doubts about your answer?
No, sir, I am convinced.
And have you convinced Aryan? Aryan, are you convinced with the answer?
Sir, I think so. Uh, the thing that he explained, I was also trying to explain that day. Yes,
No, are you convinced with what
yes, sir.
Saksham says that? Are you convinced?
Yes, sir.
So if you are convinced, then can you explain to me that how, if the sun is overhead, then the days will become longer? Why? Days
So, sir,
becoming longer means
it
you have
longer.
got sunshine for longer period.
Yes, sir. So, sir, it takes the sun takes longer because it's over the horizon and it will take longer, which makes the day longer.
No, no, no. Again, the over the horizon doesn't make things longer. Why over the horizon makes it longer?
Sir, I think so because it is traveling a greater distance in the sky.
What is traveling greater distance? Sun.
Yes, sir.
सन तो ट्रेवल ही नहीं कर रहा है मैंने as far as we are considering now a stationary sun.
Yes, sir.
No, both of you are, I want you to think a little bit more about this. This is an interesting thing. Many people are they fail to answer this question, but both of you are very near to the answer. Just you have to take one right step. No, you must convince yourself with your answer. हमको समझ में नहीं आता है कि सन ओवरहेड रहेगा तो लंबा क्यों हो जाएगा, दिन क्यों लंबा हो जाएगा. When the sun will start rising at 4:35 and जब winter होता है तो it rises at 7:30. Yes, Aryan, you want to say something? Go ahead.
So, sir, I had a general question about the solar system. So, when the Earth is orbiting the Sun, so the planet Jupiter is very massive. So it may pull or tug the Earth. So it will make the orbit a little bit. Uh, you can say it would have some error in it. So wouldn't that cause us some problems?
थोड़ा बहुत तो अफेक्ट होता
Yes,
है पर इतना अप्रिशिएबल अफेक्ट नहीं होता है.
but
But
sir, it will
I
stop over time,
but
right?
I do not know of the any effect. Yeah, it does affect the.
Yes,
It does massive. Jupiter is a massive planet. So,
yes.
but
So, sir,
it's जैसे मून का जैसे कि होता है.
yes, sir.
You all are aware, isn't it? मून का क्या अफेक्ट होता है अर्थ पर?
Sir, it makes the tides. So it is a
Yes,
gravitation.
Saksham, do you know that how does moon affect the earth? Hello?
Sir, I think so. He has some internet problems there.
Yeah, Saksham, are you there?
Yes, sir.
How does the moon affect us, Earth?
Sir, the moon affects Earth by its gravitational force and orbital.
So, so what happens? Gravitational force.
Sir, due to the effects of the gravitational forces, tides are formed.
Okay, yeah, nice. Now let us come to the one question which Aryan asked last time, and that is how the age of the Earth was found out. So have you done some research on that? Aryan and Acha,
Yes,
Saksham
sir.
was not there. Aryan, have you done some
Yes,
research on that?
Yes, sir. So there was a
Sir, can
person.
I tell the answer?
Oh, you want to tell the answer? Okay, so Aryan, let us give
Okay, sir.
chance to Saksham. Yeah, what is the answer?
Sir, some years ago, scientists also don't knew that what is the age of the earth, so they began to study the everything in the earth. So
Hmm.
when they studied the every area and corner of the earth, and so they did not found anything on the earth which is more than 4.54 billion years old. So they thought that something happened 4.54 billion years ago. So they gave a so they thought that the earth might be formed 4.54 billion years ago.
Yeah, I agree with you, but the question which I was asking, which Aryan was asking, that how did they find that something was 4.5 billion years old?
So I have to answer.
Acha, you have the answer, so go ahead. Then I
So
don't have to give the answer, so you are giving the answer. Yeah,
sir,
please go
there
ahead.
was a person named Clark Patterson. So he was given the task of finding the age of a meteorite. So that meteorite was formed when the Earth was also formed. So they occurred at the boat same time. So he was given the task. There were some tiny substances called I forgot their name. So they were made up of lead, and we just had to measure the amount of lead in it. And there was another person he was working with, his colleague. So he measured the uranium in it, and the uranium guy measured it several times, like 6 to 5 times, and he got the same results. But Clark Patterson didn't. He was getting uh, different answers every time. So he thought that this was because there is lead in the air. So after that, he tried for several years to make a very ultra clean room where there is none of the lead. So uh, then he found out that how much lead it contains. So and it was also necessary that we knew how much time it took every element to decay into other particles. So after getting the uranium content and the lead content, uh, they were managed they managed to find out the age of the earth, which was around 4.5 billion years. And in the process of doing so, he discovered that lead in shallow oceans, that those are not very deep, they have very high amounts it, but in the very deep oceans there is almost none of it. So he concluded that this lead is we can say very new. And he knew that uh, these the things in the ocean only need about few centuries. So this lead must be new. And he gave a guess about the, I think so, it was about petroleum or something else. And he also fought to uh, to make a ban on the lead, because it had harmful effects on the human body. So it was also an public health victory. Yes, sir.
Okay, I think you know more than what I know, but let me also briefly summarize what you have said in another way.
Yes.
Now, first of all, we have to realize that suppose you have got, let us say, uranium. Now, uranium is a radioactive substance. So, what happens? It decays. Decays means it emits some beta ray or something. It decays. So, it has got a half life. What do we mean by half life? Do you all understand? Half life means that if I take 10 grams of uranium, then how much time it will take that the quantity will become 5 grams after decaying. See, after decaying, it is no more uranium. So how much time it takes to make it to 5 grams? That is called half life. So
No, sir.
every, yes,
Sir,
you want to say something?
in half life, what happens that the substance does not lose this amount of mass. It only loses very small amounts because it is converted into other element. So it will lose a little bit, only a little bit.
No,
So
it loses mass also. There can be alpha decay, there can be beta decay.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
So
So and
not that.
uranium after decaying, no, finally after becoming different elements, finally it comes down to lead, and which
Lead.
lead is quite a stable compound.
Yes, sir.
So so if I measure what is the mass of lead and what is the mass of uranium in a substance, so I can find out what is the age of that rock,
Yes, sir.
because suppose the rock contains 10 grams, and suppose I find that now 5 grams of lead is there. That means 5 grams has been lost by this uranium. So that means one half life has elapsed.
Yes,
So suppose its half life is 100 days. That means 100 days have passed. That is how
yes, sir.
carbon dating is also done. But for the age of the earth, no, carbon dating cannot be done because the carbon dating is related to the organic matter, which evolved much later. We wanted to know from the start of the earth, we wanted to know. So people assumed, and we still assume that since out of the gaseous matter the earth was formed, so there will be uniform amount of uranium and lead, all that. But we wanted to have a pure uranium. So luckily, what happened is that in Australia there are mountains and they have zircon crystal. Now,
Yes,
zircon
sir.
crystal has got some uranium in it, and luckily, what happens is that in a zircon crystal, इस पहले से ही यदि लेड होगा तब तो मेजर जो करेंगे वो तो गलत हो जाएगा. We want only that lead which has been formed because of the decay of the uranium. So zircon, what it does, it doesn't allow any lead to penetrate into it, zircon crystal. So they got, zircon crystal from Australia. They measured how much is the uranium, how much is the lead in it, because the lead which was produced by uranium inside, remained inside that crystal. So they could measure the lead, and from that they figured it out. It was something like 4.56 billion years. This is one, and the other one you said is correct one, the meteorite. I mean, it is assumption, and that also came out to be 4.54 billion years. So it matched. In fact, the radioactivity, but we know only some 100 years back, 120 years back. People in 16th century wanted to find out what is the age of the earth. So people, the reasoning they gave is how the sea water has become saline. So it has taken time to become saline. तो कितना
Yes, sir.
salinity है सी वाटर से उससे मेजर करते थे. पर that gave a very wrong figure, few million years only. And for 200, 300 years, people thought that Earth was only 2, 3 million years ago. But in
Yes,
the after the radioactivity was discovered, then the age of the Earth was found out by this method, uranium. Then people have become confident now that Earth is really 4.5 billion years. So
yes.
it is
So,
the
sir,
knowledge of radioactivity that has made us understand these things.
sir, some there is a student, Praveen from Tamil Nadu. So uh, he is asking me for some classical mechanics notes because he knew that I know some physics professor. So like, can you help this person?
Classical mechanics notes, by notes, what does he mean?
Let me explain, sir.
By notes, does he mean that what has been taught in the class and I have written that and I can give him that? No, I don't have none of those.
Yes.
But I can suggest a book. There is a classical mechanics book which is very good, which I also read in my honors course. So I can suggest him. That book is very good. I'll put it. I'll put that with the name, correct name of the author. So I'll put it in the WhatsApp group, so you can suggest your friend. That's a very good book. It is followed all over the
Sir,
world
what is the
almost.
name of that book? Sir, what is
What
the
is-
name of that book?
Yeah, I'll post it. I'll post it in that WhatsApp group, so that if you want to see it, you can. No, but you all need not worry right now about the classical mechanics. That book, Classical Mechanics, deals with the uh, it's a mathematical formulation of the mathematical formulations mostly. So it is
Oh,
the. I mean, it may not help you quite a lot to understand things, but it is very useful. It is very useful to when you grow a little bit
yes.
bigger, then that book will be very useful for you. So you will learn the two words Lagrangian and Hamiltonian. That day, uh, Aryan was asking, no, what is it? Principle of least action. So only after learning about Lagrangian, you will understand what is principle of least action.
Okay, sir. So, sir, he is asking classical mechanics notes for gate physics. So he is studying BSc physics right now.
Oh. So what does he mean by notes? Ask him that. What do
So
you
he is
mean by
joined.
notes?
So he has joined Praveen.
He has. Oh, he has joined. He is the one who is asking.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Praveen. Welcome to this group. Hello, Praveen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are studying in. Can you tell us something about yourself?
I'm Praveen from Tamil Nadu, Chennai. I'm studying now
Yeah.
current BSc Physics second year.
Yeah. Have you taken honors?
Sir,
Have you taken honors in physics?
yes, sir. General Physics, sir.
Acha, no, miss, are you taking honors course or pass course?
Sir, I'm studying second year now.
Yeah, second year. So,
I don't
no,
know,
are you
sir.
taking physics as a honors subject or a pass subject?
Honor subject, sir.
Okay, so you're doing honors actually. Yeah. So now, so what is it that you want actually?
I want a classical mechanics notes, sir.
So what do you mean by notes actually? I do not know.
Sir? Hello. Sir?
Eh, No, what book do you follow in classical
JC
mechanics?
Upadhyaya, sir.
Yeah?
JC Upadhyaya.
KC Upadhyay. Acha, okay. No, I'll be posting the name one book in the WhatsApp group, and maybe Aryan will tell you. But if you are looking for notes, means simplifying, then there are many Indian authors who are doing written books simplifying that book. So I do not have access to them,
Okay, sir.
but I'll try to figure it out. But the main book which is there, which is taught all over the world, is the Langrang, the classical mechanics book, which I will put in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, sir.
So that is a very famous book, and it's a very good book.
Okay, sir.
But there are many books which Indian authors have written, trying to simplify that, explain that, and all that is there. But I don't know them. I'll just figure it out and try to help you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
You should also check on YouTube. There are a bunch of things I see there, different books, lectures from all over the world, famous like MIT and all that lectures. You can see it free and review them.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I just showed you some examples of lectures here. So I think YouTube is a great source right now for information.
For information and misinformation also.
Yeah, true.
Thank you, sir.
I think Saksham has some question for you, Malikji.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Saksham. Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I have a question that why tesseract forms in a fourth dimension?
Once again, what is the?
Sir, I am having the question that why tesseract only forms in a fourth dimension and what is strength in mathematics?
Sorry, I'm not getting your. Are you getting the question? What is?
Yes, so sir, he's asking like in zero dimensions we have a dot, and in one dimension we have a line, and in two dimensions we have a square, and in
Area.
3D we have a cube, and in 4D we have a thing called tesseract. So it's a shape in the fourth dimension that moves with time too. So he's asking what are its strength in maths and physics.
What are the strength?
Yes,
Yes,
What
sir.
what is the meaning of strength in this one? I do not know.
yes,
Sir, like breadth is perpendicular to length and we can say width is perpendicular to length and breadth. So the strength is perpendicular to length, breadth, and height. So,
Acha, you are talking about.
so what is this strength, which is perpendicular to length, breadth, and height?
I do not know the answer to this question. I do not know the answer to this question.
So you already discussed about three dimensions, right? Like you said, length, breadth, and height. That is three dimensional. Now you are trying to make it four dimensional. Is that your question?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Okay. So some.
So the nature basically is we are our brain thinks about three dimensions, but unfortunately the nature has decided to be four dimensional or maybe even more. There are some physicists, they say it could be 11 dimensions, but
Yes, sir.
right now
According
there
to
is no evidence
science.
for that. But we have right now, but four dimensions are proven that time is also a dimension, just like length, breadth, and height. So time is also a dimension.
And
Time also is something which can shrink. Time is something which can elongate, just like a length or a breadth. So the time has got now the same level as the length, breadth, and height. So that is what all I can tell you about that. So, but more if you want to learn how the time is, what you have got to go through
yes, sir.
general theory of relativity.
Is needed in the fourth dimension, and what is it?
No, I do not know what is strength, by the way. So I'm not able to answer your question. But the time is one of the dimensions, just like length is one dimension. So time is a dimension.
Yes, sir. It's a fourth dimension.
Yes, yes. So it's the fourth dimension. And all along we thought that the nature is only three dimensional and time was a fixed quantity. But then Mr. Albert Einstein came and he said that no, it is not so because there are evidences to prove that there is another dimension called time dimension. We are all unhappy with this kind of physics, but then that is the truth, and
Sir,
we have to accept the truth.
we can see the height, length, and width, but time we never see. So how it was possible? This is the dimension. Fourth dimension is time.
Yeah, that the nature is just like जब एक चींटी जब सरफेस पर चलता है तो उसको 3 डायमेंशन पता नहीं है, उसको 2 डायमेंशन ही पता है।
ओके।
अच्छा, हम लोग जो है सो ऑल अलोंग फ्रॉम आवर चाइल्डहुड वी सी 3 डायमेंशंस,
जी जी,
बट
यस सर।
अनफॉर्चुनेटली द नेचर जो है उसमें 4th डायमेंशन भी है, विच वी डोंट सी, वी डोंट, but now after so many experiments we know that we experience that time is also a dimension.
तो सर अभी जब फोर्थ डायमेंशन हम लोग नहीं देख सकते या समझ सकते हैं, तो एट
हाँ,
नाइन टेंथ इलेवन उसको फिर कैसे, किस तरह से उसको मेजर कर सकते हैं? हमको क्या डिफॉर्मेशन होना होगा उसके लिए?
आपका क्वेश्चन बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट है ओम प्रकाश जी।
Sir, the fifth dimension is the parallel worlds.
मेरा मेरा दिन रात मेरा चिंतन का विषय यही है सर, मेरा दिन रात चिंतन का विषय यही है। और इसको मैंने आकाश में फेंका हुआ है जवाब, सवाल बन के, देख कब इसका जवाब आता है मुझे। ये इसका रिलेटिविटी थ्योरी के पीछे में बिल्कुल क्या है, कैसे है डायमेंशन। तो डायमेंशन डायमेंशन बहुत सारा चीजें मैं देख रहा हूँ, लेकिन उसको कैसे रिकॉग्नाइज करना है वो थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है।
हाँ, एक्चुअली क्या है, क्या कि नेचर जो है सो हम लोग जिस तरह सोच रहे थे कि नेचर ऐसा है, नेचर ऐसा नहीं है। तो नेचर में 4 डायमेंशंस है, अब लोग प्रपोज कर रहे हैं कि 11 डायमेंशंस होना चाहिए, सो दैट विल सॉल्व मेनी ऑफ द फिजिक्स प्रॉब्लम्स। पर कोई प्रूफ नहीं है, बट 4 डायमेंशन का प्रूफ है, एंड दैट इज ए फैक्ट, इट इज नाउ ए ट्रूथ। बट 11 डायमेंशन का अभी कोई एविडेंस नहीं है, सो इट इज ए पार्ट ऑफ द हाइपोथेसिस, इट इज नॉट ए फैक्ट, इट इज नॉट द ट्रूथ। कैसे इमेजिन करेंगे 11 डायमेंशन? जैसे कि चींटी जो है वो
जी
सरफेस पर चलती है, उसको 2 डायमेंशन ही पता है।
जी
चींटी कैन नॉट इमेजिन ए 3rd डायमेंशन, कि 3rd डायमेंशन क्या होता है।
जी।
तो वैसे ही हम लोग भी जो है 4th डायमेंशन के क्या होता है नहीं समझ सकते हैं, पर नेचर जो है 4 डायमेंशनल है।
सर एक डीडी वन पे एक सीरियल आता था बहुत पहले बचपन के टाइम में, कुछ तो है करके, तो उसके अंदर यही कॉन्सेप्ट दिखाई देता था कि एक व्यक्ति का
हम्म।
हाथ कटा हुआ है, उसने अचानक सोचा, उसको महसूस नहीं हुआ मेरा हाथ कटा हुआ है, एक गिलास उठाया, गिलास पिकअप भी हो गया उसका। अब ये हाइपोथेसिस है या फिर वाकई में होता है? बचपन में देखा था लेकिन वो चीज माइंड में है, चीज है, तो ऐसा होता है कि नहीं होता है? कार्यक्रम में तो दिखाया गया था कैसा होता है, आप जो सोचते हो वैसा हो जाता है।
आपका क्वेश्चन इतना हाइपोथेटिकल है जो मैं कुछ बोल भी नहीं पा रहा हूँ।
जी
Sir,
जी।
I have one answer for it.
यस
Oh,
यस
say
आर्यन।
Aryan has got an answer for it. Yes, go ahead, Aryan. Yes.
So, sir, in quantum mechanics, there is one thing called the many worlds interpretation. It, so, uh, like it arises from the superposition. So, when people were doing this Schrodinger's cat experiment, so there was a 50% chance that the cat would live, and there was a 50% chance that the cat would die. So, people suggested that in the experiment, uh, many worlds are required, because if it is dead in this universe, there might be a universe where it may be
Here in
alive.
this video, I will explain all the 11 dimensions one by one. The video
Oh,
will be more and more interesting as we proceed. So stay with me till
Amarnath,
the end.
Amarnath
Let's
ji is
start
showing
with the
you
zero
11
dimension.
dimensions
Zero
YouTube.
dimension. A point is an example of the zeroth dimension that has no length, no breadth, and no height. A zero-dimensional being
I had
cannot
one more
move in any
thing to say.
direction and is fixed to a point. First dimension. A straight line is an example of first dimension that has only one dimension, length. A one-dimensional being can move only in one direction, that is, on a straight line. Second dimension. Second dimensional or 2D objects are flat shapes like squares and triangles. Motion of a two-dimensional being is restricted to a plane surface, therefore it cannot move upward or downward. Third dimension. Third-dimensional objects have three dimensions: length, breadth, and height. Solid objects like cubes and spheres are examples of 3D objects. We humans are three-dimensional beings, as we can move freely in three-dimensional space. Fourth dimension. Time is considered the fourth dimension. A four-dimensional being can move freely in time dimension and has full control over time. He would be able to move in any desired direction in time, past or future. A person living in the fourth dimension can go to a certain point in past time and change its decision. But if we consider the fourth dimension from the geometrical point of view, then hypercube is a four-dimensional object. It is also called a tesseract. A hypercube is four-dimensional analog of the cube. Fifth dimension. A fifth dimensional being can move freely in time, either in past or future as per his wish, and is able to be present at different locations at the same time. He can do many jobs and have different hobbies simultaneously. Actually, parallel universes exist in the fifth dimension. Therefore, your separate versions can exist in parallel universes.
Okay, so I just showed you guys. You can do all the analysis and watch this video of 11 dimensions they are talking about. Maybe you can explain to us later on.
So I had one more thing to say.
Yeah.
Sir, I also have a channel. So from that, uh, there was a person who recommended me a propagation. So that is how I got link with the propagation organization. So the people in there watched my videos and took interviews and test of me. So yes, sir, that is
Uh,
how
Good.
I'm in touch. Yes, sir.
and Saksham also wanted to say something. Saksham,
Yes.
go ahead. Hello, hello,
Yes,
Saksham. You wanted to say something?
yes, sir. That in fifth dimension we are able to see some of parallel worlds, but in sixth dimension we are able to see same parallel worlds. So what is the difference between fifth and sixth dimension?
Saksham, to tell you the fact that I am not able to do think or imagine anything beyond four dimensions.
So,
I
So,
sir,
think
five dimensions, six dimensions, these are all hypothetical things right now. So,
maybe maybe it is a good idea that you guys study a little bit about all these dimensions and you guys put together a lecture for us so
uh,
that we can
uh,
listen. Yeah.
yeah, and none of these are proven. So, these are all theoretical things
yes, sir.
which has come because of the string theory. So, so people are trying. If there are 11 dimensions, my question will be why 11? Why not 20? Why not 30? Oh my God, it's going to be very difficult physics in future.
Yeah.
So right now, let's restrict ourselves to four dimensions only because that is a fact. There is evidence for it, and it's the truth. So we will discuss only till four dimensions. Let's not think right now beyond that because those are all hypothetical.
So I don't. So I had one something.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, I have heard about the Bell's theorem. So, sir, do
Hmm.
you know about the Bell's theorem? So, sir, I didn't like get it. How? What was its main point, etc.
No, Bell's theorem is there are certain kind of it's suggested experiments to check to check the validity of the quantum mechanical theory. It's quantum mechanical interpretations. So yeah, uh, so there were many experiments. He suggested that it should be done to check that what we understand about quantum mechanics is correct or not. So there are a lot of interpretations going on and discussions are going on. Nowadays, every year there is a conference dealing with the interpretation of quantum mechanics. So
Yes, sir.
people all come together and try to discuss what it is.
Yes.
So
So, sir, I had one more question about the wave particle duality. So, sir, is there something more fundamental that it derives from?
it could be, yeah, you are very correct. It could be. And that is what we want to figure out. What is that? Yeah, it's a very good question. So
Yes.
right now we have arrived at wave particle duality, which is the truth. But then there could be some bigger truth than this, which we don't know.
Yes, sir.
It could be, yes, very correct. That all scientists agree to this point.
Yes.
So there is something bigger which we don't understand. But wave particle duality is an experimental truth based on evidence. And this is our way of looking at things. There could be some other way which in future we will get to know. Science is very young, hardly 200 years old, you see.
Yes, sir. So,
So अभी thousands of years जाना है, पता नहीं क्या क्या चीज सब आएगा.
yes, sir. So, sir, like, what is your point? What is your view of this of the universe? Do you think that it is non-local or local?
I can't answer this question actually. Because I do not understand the implications of both the words. I'm yet to understand thoroughly about it. So I would not like to venture answering this question.
So, sir, like the local means the things are affecting other things and that is happening. So, but in superposition, it is saying that when some in entanglement, if we measures a particle spin, if it is up, the other one we will know that it's instantaneously down. So that means the universe is non-local.
Hmm. Yeah. You see, partly the entanglement has come out to be true, and
Yes,
that suggests a non-local nature of the whole thing. But let us wait for some more time. Many things are happening. Let us see.
yes, sir.
तो पंकज जी, अब हम लोग
Yes,
बंद करते
sir.
हैं.
Sir.
Our kids will go and have their lunch.
Yes, yes, sir. Sir, I have only one question, sir.
अच्छा पंकज जी, आपको क्या क्वेश्चन है?
Sir, what's the difference between animal and human being? Then animals are swimming by birth, but human being needed to learn how to swim. Then they can save life. Otherwise, they can die in water. So it's any science or it's only yes, sir.
मैं एक चीज, ये जो क्वेश्चन आपने पूछा है, you will be surprised that this question was in circulation among the scientists. देखिए, कितने भी एनिमल्स जो होते हैं जब जन्म लेते हैं ना,
जी जी, बाय
तो
बर्थ
कुछ
मतलब
कुछ,
हमको पता है.
हाँ, प्री प्रोग्राम्ड है वो. जैसे कि एक
Yes, sir.
बछड़ा होता है, काफ जो
जी
होता है,
जी.
जो ही जन्म लेता है वो जानता है कि कैसे खड़ा होना है. इट
Yes,
इज
sir.
प्री प्रोग्राम्ड, इट इज.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
बट हमारे जो ह्यूमंस के बच्चे होते हैं वो नहीं जानते हैं. उनको
Yes,
ये
तो 100 बार
प्रोग्रामिंग
सिखाना
नहीं है कि
पड़ता है
कैसे
तो.
खड़ा होना है. उनको सिखाना पड़ता है.
yes. I think
यू
so,
नो
sir.
इससे, यस.
Sir, there was an experiment regarding it. So in
या
this,
या 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 यस, पीपल आर. सो एनिमल्स लोगों में काफी प्रोग्राम चीज सब है.
so so sir, think so. This experiment was called the learned helplessness. So in this, we took some rats and we made it up afraid of water, and its young ones were also afraid of water.
हम्म.
So uh, I think so. This was the experiment, and it is about learned helplessness.
हम्म. पर
So
पर इसमें जो है ना, ह्यूमन बींग्स के बच्चे में जो है ना, प्री प्रोग्रामिंग दूसरे चीज लेकर के है. जैसे अवर बच्चे जल्दी ही नंबर समझने लगते हैं, फिर अल्फाबेट समझने लगते हैं, फिर बोलना समझने लगते हैं, विच
yes,
एनिमल के बच्चा को नहीं कर पाता है. जो अभी
yes,
सुनते हैं कोई एक्सपेरिमेंट किया है, जो कि कोई गोरिल्ला जो है वो 1 2 3 4 5 6 ये सब चीज समझ
yes,
लेता है. या बट
Means
दैट्स
primary storage brain of primary storage I like they have fixed, but human beings have not fixed something. after some years, some knowledge will gain, means brain will develop.
हाँ, कुछ प्री प्रोग्राम भी है.
जी
देर आर मेनी
जी
थिंग्स विच ए
जी
चाइल्ड
सर,
है जो प्री प्रोग्राम होकर के आया है वो,
जी जी।
बट वेरी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम एनिमल चिल्ड्रन.
थैंक यू।
पर बहुत चीज में वी आर जस्ट लाइक गोरिल्लाज,
तो
एप्स
सर,
जो कहते हैं.
जी 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 जी, एक हम देखे थे जैसे स्विमिंग करते थे नदी में, गांव में जो होते हैं ना,
हम्म.
गांव के छोटे छोटे नदी, जो धारा तो नहीं बहती है लेकिन गांव में नदी है, गंडक नदी का एक एडवांटेज है कि वो छोटे छोटे नदी बनाते रहती है टाइम टू टाइम।
हम्म.
तो
हाँ.
उसमें हम लोग गर्मी के सीजन में जैसे हम लोग जाते थे नदी में स्नान करने और स्विमिंग करते थे, तो कभी कभी मेरे माइंड में आता था कि ये जो गांव के जो भैंस लोग हैं, वो लोग आते हैं, वो लोग कैसे मतलब करते रहते हैं, हम लोग को सिखाना पड़ता है बच्चे लोग कि कैसे तैरना है।
हम
और
आप
जब
सो
कभी
कहते हैं, हम तो अभी तक स्विमिंग नहीं ठीक से सीख पाए हैं.
नहीं नहीं, हम लोग तो बहुत किए हुए हैं बचपन में। और सर उसमें भी सर जैसे बीच नदी में गए तैरते हुए, और फिर एनालिसिस करते थे कि कैसे मतलब स्विमिंग करने के लिए क्या है, मतलब इसमें क्या डिफरेंस है, कि हम नदी में अगर पानी में रह रहे हैं तो तैरना जरूरी क्यों है। तो लास्ट में सर कभी कभी हम इतना देखते थे सर कि अगर पूरा मेरा शरीर अस्थिर कर दिए हुए है कि हाथ पर हम नहीं चला रहे हैं, और क्या डिफरेंस आ रहे हैं, तो उसमें हम देखें कि केवल अपना सांस, यदि हम सांस को एक बार हम ब्रेक कर दिए सर, कि जैसे सांस
हम्म.
को हम छोड़ करके और अस्थिर है, तो कुछ मिनट के लिए जब तक हम सांस नहीं ले रहे हैं ना, तो कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं, ऑटोमेटिक हम तैर सकते हैं। लेकिन जैसे ही फिर हमको सांस लेना है, तो सांस लेने के टाइम में फिर हमको हाथ पैर को थोड़ा सा मतलब हलचल करना है कि हम सांस ले सके। तो उस टाइम मेरे माइंड में आया सर, केवल ऑक्सीजन की जितना पॉइंट हम ऑक्सीजन ले रहे हैं ना, उस ऑक्सीजन के कारण हम नीचे जा रहे हैं। नहीं तो अगर वेट ऑफ ऑक्सीजन सर, ओनली ड्यू टू वेट ऑफ ऑक्सीजन। मतलब ये थोड़ा सा मतलब उस टाइम में लगा था, बचपन में ही थे लेकिन थोड़ा सा लगा था अच्छा, मतलब ये ऑक्सीजन के लेने के मतलब जब इन है, शरीर में ऑक्सीजन है तो, और नहीं है तो, इस दोनों कारण मतलब ये तैरना का मतलब ये चीज थोड़ा सा है। ओके सर, थैंक यू सर।
ठीक है. ओके. गुड नाइट टू एवरीवन. हैव ए नाइस टाइम.
Good night.
Sir,
गुड
I
नाइट
am having
एवरीवन.
Sir, I am having one final question.
अच्छा, ओके. लेट्स गो अहेड विथ योर फाइनल क्वेश्चन.
Okay, sir, you that how did USA become a global superpower, and how it controls India?
No, but
Wow.
this is not a science question. But
Yeah.
Amarnath ji, you want to answer this question? But this is
I think we earlier discussed that one when Aryan had a question about mathematician and scientist numbers. So basically, do you know that United States is only 250 years old country right
And
now?
and sir, what can be done to make our country one step closer to become rich, or to how to become our country rich?
The, the thing is that you have to study economics and science both. So I would suggest you that don't only study physics or engineering, do the economics as well. We have a so what we need a top class leaders in India who understand science, technology as well as economics. Then only we can take. I mean, there is incremental progress. What we need is a leap forward, like a big jump, right? So for that we need a very strategic thinkers in politics. And to answer your question in the short, why United States is number one, for two reasons. Their the business of America is business. They are a country of a business class, and they believe in uh, multiplying things with science and technology. And in that process, they always respect education and merit and hard work. Okay, so all these combinations, and they believe in proper utilization of resources from all over the world. So So they are very great in taking the resources of the world, either nice way or bad ways, and then utilize it for whatever goals they have. So you have to make a goal, and then you have to achieve it. For example, I give you example that John F. Kennedy in 1960s, when he became president, he gave a goal to scientists and NASA that in next 10 years we have to go to moon. You have to achieve it, and that's what they achieved. Similarly, in the 40s, when Albert Einstein wrote a letter to President Roosevelt, he immediately invited Roosevelt to come to United States, and he tasked him to and gave him a group that when he explained that okay, you can make a atom bomb, so you start working on it. And they were able to deliver the atomic bomb before during the Second World War, and that's how they defeated Japan as you know it. So there are combination of things you need, but first thing is that you have to have a desire, and then you have to have the hard work. And people you have to create a scientific temperament, which Maliki has said earlier. So we'll talk about this in detail some other day. I think today is a tail end of the meeting. Just I gave you highlight of.
Thank you, sir. Okay, Saksham.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So bye bye, Saksham. Bye bye, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, good night to everyone.
Good night.
Good night, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night, sir. Good night to everyone.